Shalom. Call a limelight Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach all the hopeful elect. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect, the house of David, the 1/3 that's tuning in and pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity. Now, this lesson is just going to be going to how the meek shall inherit the earth. And the meek goes into be the lowly, remaining humble. Because the Most High is pleased in the sight of men that are lowly, not men that are proud. And hopping straight into it, this is Psalms 138:6. Though Yahweh be high, yet hath he respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Thou shalt stretch forth thine hand against the wrath of mine enemies, and thy right hand shall save me. Yahweh will perfect that which concerneth me. Thy mercy, O Yahweh, endureth forever. Forsake not the works of thine own hands. And that's going to mainly the elect, but all of Israel, because all of Israel will be saved from this, from these heathens through the second covenant, through sin, through death. This is Psalms 17:8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. And one of that main enemy that we're going to be protected from is death. Let's get that. 1 Corinthians 15:26, the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. And the Most High is going to save us from death through the second covenant. Because sin is death. And sin is breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. And righteousness is immortality. This is 1 Corinthians 15:56. The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. The strength of sin, what does that mean? To go against sin, all right? Which is what righteousness. Because sin is transgression of the law. 1 John 3:4, for whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Case in plain upon tables, you see the rest of these religions don't even tell you what sin is, all right? This is Matthew 18:4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. So Yahweh Shai, for example, is the ultimate example. Yahweh Shai could have conquered the earth. He could have, but it wasn't the plan. Yahweh Shai got spat on, tortured, all these heinous acts. Of course, he was being reprimanded, that's the right word, for his own sins, but nonetheless, as Yahweh Shai, he did, he was blameless, all right? He was pure. He was made white, so to speak. And through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice, all of Israel will be made white. Had a white robe, second covenant, all right? And you got to remain humble. You got to be lowly. And it's a mindset thing, all right? It can be a physical thing as well. But it mainly goes into your mindset, man. How you act and treat people. Because you can be on a wealthy or average or below average and be extremely arrogant or extremely humble. Now, of course, the more you increase yourself carnally, the I guess you could say the harder it is to be humble. All right, that's why. Let's get that. I think it's in Proverbs. Uh, this is Proverbs 30:8, and it reads, "Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me." All right, and verse 9, "Lest I be full and deny thee and say, Who is Yahweh? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of Yahweh in vain." So that's going into how if you're, doing really well off, you can forget the Most High. Or if you're really poor, you're subject to sin. Or thief, being a thief, all right? Because we're all subject to sin because of the flesh. A thief. If I said that right. This is Luke 14:11. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. Yahweh Shai is the perfect example of that. Because Yahweh Shai was the most powerful person in the flesh that reigned upon the earth. Usually when people have power on earth, they're conquering or ruling, and the most powerful man on earth did none of that. But when he comes back, he's not coming back as a man. This is Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Let's go more into that. And this is talking about the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. This is end time prophecy. Isaiah 47:1, come down and sin to dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Why is it called the virgin daughter of Babylon? Because, and it's talking about Babylon the Great, America, because they haven't been invaded. All right, America hasn't been invaded. It hasn't seen war like all these other countries have seen. But guess what? Babylon the Great is going to get that ultimate judgment, which is that nuclear hellfire. This is Philippians 3:15. Let us therefore, as many be as perfect, be thus minded. And if in anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule, let us mind the same thing. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk as ye have for as ye have us for an ensample. So you gotta put on, like the Apostle Paul said, be a follower of me, even as me as I. Let's just get it. Let's just get it. This is 1 Corinthians 11:1. Be ye followers of me, even as I am also of the Hamashiach. So that's you know looking at the prophets of old, the men of old. Now I'm in this off in Psalms 37. Psalms 37:11. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in abundance of peace. So that election gets that first fruits. All right. Actually, let's go. Let's get that, because that's going to be the 1/3 and 144,000 that gets that first fruit. This is 2 Timothy 2:6. The husbandman that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruits. So the ones that was at the forefront, the ones that was pushing the truth, all truth and sincerity, having the faith, they're gonna have a higher rank, so to speak, than someone that had no parts in that. All right, let's get one more. Actually, I'm gonna end it off right there. It was edifying. Shalom.